Welcome to GTA 6 news today. Leaks are pouring in about dynamic weather in GTA 6. Imagine intense tornadoes from EF1s to EF5s, tearing through Leonida, complete with storm chasing missions. Also, we're hearing about Cottonmouth City, inspired by New Orleans and Atlanta, adding southern charm near Vice City. And speaking of Vice City, get ready for a massive expansion beyond the 80s into modern day. With a release planned for 2025, stay hyped and prepare for a thrilling new chapter in a GTA universe. Share your thoughts below. Something I wanted in GTA games since Part 3, Tornadoes. They very slowly improved the weather aspects by making it rain sometimes, but it was always the exact same rain with no variations in intensity. Red Dead 2 even had that area of the map that almost always rained. I have always wanted a really intense weather dynamic with a huge destructive tornado. From EF1s to EF5s, there could even be a series of weather chasing mission objectives where you have to photograph or film them or study them. That would be a super fun and intense element to add to the GTA games. A hurricane hitting Vice City dynamically as a random event or part of the story would be f***ing nuts. Would be a pretty damn cool story element, and it'd also be hilarious to see a Leonida man NPC shooting his shotgun during a storm, or a parody of the idiots stubbornly refusing to evacuate. Next up we go. What do you speculate about the police body cam footage from the trailer? A story cutscene, footage from EU encounters with the police posted on social media as you play, or perhaps a replay you see after being busted or wasted by them. What are your suggestions on this one? As basically on the screenshot we could see the date and the time. Can it be just an announcement of the second trailer, or any screenshots and updates that we might get? Because we have the 4th of August, which is in kind of like one and a half weeks from now, as basically we're waiting for that date. If it actually just foreshadowing or overshadowing for us. Let's see in the coming week, as 4th of August is probably around right here, as we're about to get something about it. And I don't know about what we are going to get, but that's definitely gonna be something. Proposal for melee combat. I really wasn't a fan of the melee system of the last two Rockstar games, even though Red Dead 2's system is miles ahead of GTA 5, and it still needs some work, I think. This is my personal proposal for a revamp. I'm gonna be using PlayStation buttons as an example, since that's what I'm personally familiar with. Dodging double tapping the square button will make you quickly dash in a certain direction. Direction determined by joystick. This will allow you to dodge an enemy's attack, but will leave you open to the attack of another enemy. Blocking during an enemy attack, you can press R1 to block his attack and leave him open for a follow-up attack. If you mistime your input, you get hit. Punch pressing circle allows you to punch. Hitting punches in a quick succession will start combo hits become more powerful the further you get into the combo. Kick. This attack is triggered by holding down circle and deals a lot of damage, and it can be blocked only dodged. It does leave you open for a follow-up if dodged. Grab pressing triangle on a stunned enemy allows you to grab them. You now have the options of either getting in some hits until they break you free, or throwing pushing them into other enemies, into a wall of a building, etc. Fight Club, if they do improve fightings, I think they should capitalize off this feature by adding in a legal fight clubs. These would reward you in better stats and some cash if you win. I think it would be cool if maybe down the road you could unlock some special moves like a leg sweep or finishers, but that might be a bit far for a shooter game. Next up we go. Attractions in the map. Theme parks, museums, zoos, etc. I know places like this would be a nightmare to both design and to optimize due to all the unique assets and the NPCs, so I'm definitely not expecting this. That being said, it would be really cool. Imagine exploring a museum and maybe even steal some artifacts from it. Going to a theme park full of unique cool rides. Imagine jumping out of plane above a zoo and finding yourself inside a bear enclosure. Maybe you could go to a water park with a fun minigames like maneuvering down a slide to go as fast as possible or something. Seeing as to how none of these things have anything to do with what GTA is about, I don't expect them in GTA game anytime soon, but it would be a great way to innovate open world even further. I would love to see a car museum, it would be very cool in my opinion. I would love car dealers, showrooms spread throughout the map where you can buy new used cars. Agreed. Honestly, I think this may be possible when they added GTA Plus, they added showrooms, and I'm not sure if I can walk around and explore them because I don't have GTA Plus, but they exist. I can imagine it would be better in GTA 6. Steal the keys out of the custodian key safe and have to find a car by blipping the unlock lock buttons on the key fob, and listen for the blips, an orange flash to locate a car, then drive it out a window on the street onto the streets. No marker allowed on maps. That's cheating. Whatever car you end up with is random or chosen by a specific key. Next up, we go 4. I hope this game brings back police in full force like 4. In case you guys forgot, law enforcement was 10 times cooler and more varied in 4 and 5 for whatever reason. You had regular cops, SWAT, FIB, FBI, and Border Patrol, if you want to count them, all of which could appear in regular free-roam police chases. Between all of them, you had Crown Vics, Impalas, Hummers, Chargers, armor trucks, regular and weaponized helicopters. It really felt like you were taking on the whole of New York. Then in GTA 5 it's just the same regular police Mavericks, Ford Interceptors and Crown Vics if you were up north, Suburbans and an occasional armored truck, or when only cops and SWAT. Why they eliminated the police response variety when a bunch of other unused law enforcement factions and vehicles exist in the game anyways? I don't know about this. I wonder if there is going to be police K9 units. Are there 2 bounty hunters? Bring dogs with them, so I assume it could be a feature. I hope so. The more dogs a game has, the better. Not when you have to shoot them. Bark bark, nom nom, that. Okay, never mind, let's go for more. Cat and mouse in GTA 6. I was thinking about GTA 6 map and thought about how cool it is and would be if we got a city like Cottonmouth in the game. Cottonmouth is inspired by the Thousand Street cities like New Orleans, Atlanta, so they could include the city near the top of Leonida, or maybe have it separate from the map like North Yankton in GTA 5. Jason kinda has a southern voice, so it would be cool if he was originally from Cottonmouth or something like that. Next up we go, the GTA 6 move over. Vice City just got 160 new missions that you can download now. This is awesome mode for GTA Vice City, adds heaps of new content to the game, perfect for passing the time until GTA 6. GTA 6 will mark the return of Vice City in a main lane granted out a game, though it's going to be very different from what fans remember. For one thing, it'll be set in the modern day rather than 80s and be much bigger than it was back then, this time expanded to an entire US state called Leonida. Unfortunately, it's still several months from releasing with a planned launch sometime in 2022, though we don't know exactly when that will be. If you're looking for a way to pass the time though, then brush up on the sights and sounds of Vice City. This mode has you covered, as it adds over 160 brand new missions in a game for a much longer gameplay experience. It's called the Vice City Big Mission Pack, and it does exactly what it says on the tin and adds a variety of new missions to the game. So the only catch is it won't work with a pre-existing save file, so you have to start anew to get the full effect of the mode. How Long to Beat places a GTA Vice City completionist run at over 40 hours, so 160 missions piled on top of that should keep you occupied for a good while, though you'll probably still need to do multiple playthroughs before GTA 6 comes out. And that being said, it's not like Rockstar Games has given us anything better to do, aside from playing some of the new updates for GTA 5 Online or revising some of the developers' old classics. So that's kind of all the information we got on today's video. If you're interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.